Hey everyone, it is the end of the day. Go live. So I'm feeling colorful today. How's everyone doing? It's Pinky V Carpizo once again. It's nighttime. It's earlier than 10 o'clock, but I have to do my day 29 of introducing. It's day 29 PMA. That means uh, in the Philippines, it's Philippine Military Academy, but it's not Philippine Military Academy or post-menstrual. No, I'm just joking. It's passive mindset attitude. I was just trying being to be funny, but it is an introduction to subconscious mind. And so we tackle today my day 29. Sorry, I'm being funny. I'm giddy because I am already end of the day, but I am Pinky Carpizo. I'm coming to you live from my business pages, Pinky V Carpizo, Nurse Entrepreneur Powerhouse, and my uh, Pinky Carpizo Marketing, Pinky Carpizo, and Luisita Ventura Carpizo. I am tuning in from my online business, of course, because I've been running this online business for 3 years. Thanks God, thank God. And I do all these challenges as a part of a group of entrepreneurs who want to make us busy, want to build our mindset, or who want to augment our positive mindset. But I find it interesting and I find it really productive to go with the flow of the 90-day challenge to a positive mindset. As everybody know, positive mindset and positive attitude is very important. So coincidentally, it also is a challenge. There's also a challenge about creating reels. So or wherever you are in the stages of online business, the company that we are affiliated with that teaches us how to run the business, plus our accountability partners, helps us to be able to you know the run our business and at the same time grow that mindset, that passive mindset, to be able to get ourselves ready for success, get ourselves ready on tackling everyday activities in this online business. Positivity matters, positive mindset matters, and positive attitude matters. So today we are going to do introduction to subconscious. I truly believe, like, I am a mother of four adult children. I'm a nurse for 36 years. I am a grandmother. I am a daughter to my mom and a wife to Ray. So as a mom, I always believe that how I raise them and how I give them the positivity and push them to be the best version of themselves and encourage them and praise them, and being able to let them experience also failures, because that kind of like augments the whatever strength of their mind is. As they are growing up, they're like little sponges, and we give them information, we emotionally nurture them, we physically help them to grow, we intellectually give them whatever is possible for them to be be knowing a b c to z, knowing how to walk, knowing how to feed themselves. But beyond that, as we get old, there are subconscious how would I say, subconscious thing that was taught to us in our mind that will stick to us until we get old. So being brought up in a very positive environment, I feel that a child will always be positive. If a child was brought up in a negative environment, all that child has seen are negativity, then like chance that kid will be always in a state of negativity. And if a child has a very limiting belief and he was raised to have limitations in who that person, who he is, or what he could do, or then she or he will also carry that limiting beliefs as they get old. The worst is after, I think, about 50s or 40s, when we don't quest for too much challenges anymore, the limiting beliefs will stick to us and kind of like augments us and give us more sense of who am I really, what is in my subconscious, why am I doing this, why am I not being like this and that. So it's a challenge when a person or a little child is exposed to an environment where there's negativity, limiting beliefs, as my mom said, she's very abundant. My mother is very abundant and she doesn't have a limiting beliefs, and she lives in an abundant mindset. When she gives, she's very abundant. Whether she has a lot or a little bit, she's always a giver. She always groceries a lot, cooks a lot. And she always gave this as a chance to feel abundant, think abundant, and do abundance and share abundance. So um I the subconscious is of our subconscious, as we introduce that, or a few, you are of course aware by now what subconscious mind is. Our beliefs are, I think, shaped by our subconscious. Our subconscious mind is like silent powerhouse behind our thoughts, emotions, and actions. And it stores beliefs. And I feel that's the beliefs that was stored in our head sprang the womb, from the womb to coming out of the womb. That's why when one gets pregnant, the aura of the mother, whatever environment and music and the mom is exposed to, whatever her emotions is, whatever her thinking is, a state of mind when she got pregnant, is going to affect that little fetus inside of her. And I always think that, be it a fetus or embryo or and to babies, they already absorb the emotion of what the mother has and what the environment, sound, and sights, a reaction of the mom has a lot of effect to a growing fetus embryo, to babies in the womb, and then to when they come out. There are subconscious mind and hearing that the child already has in as they are born. But of course there are contributory factors as they grow up. They the sound. I was running music 24/7 when the children were born. I had the tape recorder running 24/7, the music, the lullaby music. And my mother-in-law asked me before, do you know how to sing? Why are the tape recorders that time always on? Why is the CD always on? I had this protective mechanism that I want to nurture the keep their aura in a beautiful positive state. That how would I say it? When you want the child to still be in child or a little born baby into the idealism of what it sounds good, what is great. And I want to avoid them from getting exposed to pain, to noise, to shouting, because as my mom said, every nerves of your baby is open to hear anything, to feel anything. Don't get mad at them, because it will affect their nerves, it will affect their subconscious mind, it will affect who will they become, who are they going to become when they grow up. So I truly believe subconscious mind springs from conception to birth to stages of life. It's very, very important that we remember that. So because it stores beliefs. Your subconscious store beliefs, memories, and automatic responses that we may not even be aware of. And these beliefs can deeply influence how we perceive ourselves. And when we perceive ourselves as good, then we show it. When we perceive ourselves as being bad, then we also manifest that. So we perceive it in our beliefs, and that's how we project it to ourselves, to others, and the whole world around us. Unfortunately, sometimes it's so hard to retro what is damaged, but it's a lot of, maybe that's why people go on therapy, some rebooting their beliefs, having them being aware of what is wrong, what is in their mindsets that's hindering them from succeeding, or whatever limiting beliefs. Some goes through some therapy like behavioral therapy or visualization therapy. But as I've always said, our subconscious mind has an ultimate way of shaping. I feel like it's ultimate shaping of the outcomes or in our lives. as we experience life. So if we, as I've said, if we were told that we're not good enough, it's in the back of our head, it's in our heart, in our mind, that we're not good enough. And we question whether success is only for others or success is also for us. So if our limiting belief says success is only for others, because we weren't told to be successful, you are successful, you are beautiful, you are good enough, you are great, you are um, you're doing fine, you could do everything that you want, you put your mind into it. When my children were growing up in New Jersey, it's so funny because my children said, Mommy, you taught us everything, but you never taught us how to be mean. You are always like, soft spoken. And um, they are, as my oldest son, when we moved, he was already 10, and then 10, 9, I think 7 or 9, 8, and 6. And then my youngest child is barely 1. So when Katrina went to girls' school, this was, we're talking about after 8th grade, okay? She didn't know that she was Filipino because one teacher told her, because there's a lot of, in that private girls' school, prep school, there's a lot of Asians and Chinese and Koreans and, Asian that went to that private school, like prep school. And the teacher would ask, can you Google map your house? So most of them, of course, coming in from Asia, they're well off. They could pay their tuition fee like just one time. I was paying monthly. And then one teacher asked my daughter, can you Google map your house in China? And she said, I'm not Chinese. I'm American. And then she said, Mom, the teacher asked if I could Google map my house in China. And she doesn't look Filipino. She's very fair skinned. She looks more like Chinese and Korean. And I said, Mommy, I didn't know I wasn't American. I said, you are Filipino American. And that was already like 12th grade. And I'm so sad that the identity of a person is basing on color, on looks, or where you're from. I was so mad that my daughter will wake up in how I brought her, that I didn't tell, I knew she's Filipino because she's surrounded by Filipino, but she didn't know that she's different from anybody. That's the point. I always have gave her everything that she has to excel, that I didn't tell her that she's different from her other Caucasian friends in New Jersey, because majority of the population in New Jersey are Caucasians, Americans, African Americans, Americans, few are Asian. So for her to be exposed to a very private prep school, expensive prep school, and be told that, I was so mad. So I never gave my children limiting beliefs. I always told them, that's where probably they graduated and became the top. Actually, they became second top in class. Maybe that has something to do with their color and their skin. No. Jonathan, Eric, Paul, John are very intellectual, very smart kids, because I was always a loving and not pushy, but I always nurture them that they can be the best they can. We might not have a lot of money, but I always tell them that you can be the best you can. So John graduates second top in class. Katrina graduated also second top in class. And one of the teacher once told me that, your children can lead this school. So because I always told them that you can be the best version of yourself, you can be the best in whatever you do, like sports and everything. So it's just saddens me that, being exposed other than to our little home and to their grade school, and then they come out to the world, and we cannot protect them enough. They come out to the world, and that people will affect their subconscious mind and saying, you might think you're good, but you might not be good enough. But if they are strong and you build them strong, that subconscious mind and subconscious belief know that they can do it. So my kids graduated in grade school, And as I said, thank God, even if we're just middle class family, we're hardworking with 2, 3 jobs, I never told them that they cannot do anything they want to do. They deserve to be successful. They are great. They are good kids. They could be anything they want to be. So I I probably have, being an immigrant, I have more doubts sometimes coming out of my hospital comfort zone, being an ICU nurse, now embracing my entrepreneurship. I have doubts now going into my mind that, am I good enough doing this entrepreneurial journey? I've never questioned myself that being an ICU nurse. I know I could do it. My ICU friends actually told me, you are confident. Yep, when it comes to saving lives, I am confident because I equip myself and how to save. I have to make sure I do my job when I handle critical patients. So, and then also in this online business, it taught me how to question myself. Do I deserve the success in this online business as well? Because it's not something familiar with me. And that is something I'm working on every day. And do I even know how to advertise? Do I even know when people doubt me if I could do this, if I could bounce back? That's why my goal as an accountability partner is to push everybody and tell them, you can do it. You are strong and you're able. If we went into this online business, we can do what they can do. So I am good at motivating others, and I also find resource by reaching out to great mentors and coaches and ways and reading books how I can augment more my positive mindset. But I know in my 50 years as an ICU nurse, as a nurse, and as a mother raising children, I am comfortable that I did my 56 years of, finding who I am, finding how I am as a nurse, and performing as a nurse. And I have done my job as a mother. Now I am embracing an entrepreneurial journey, and subconscious in my mind, I have to build these tools of knowing that you are an entrepreneur, you can do this, you are good enough, you are deserving of success in this online business. So, as I share with you my story about subconscious mind, that is a very big factor in shaping outcomes in anything that we do. We always have to remember, we just have to, if we've done it before, I told myself, if you've done it before, you just have to the flip the coin and look at the other side and learn as much more as you can in this entrepreneurial journey. So I will have not as much limiting beliefs and frustrations. And as I always said, if I focus on the financial gratification of the business, I always will probably be stressed. But I focus more on the growth, not only of myself, but my business partner, and what I can offer you. What I can offer you. I am changing lives, and I am helping you to find another stream of income or multiple stream of income to give you a better quality of life. And I do that by also coming to you live, by hopefully giving you some information, educate you in things that I know, and share with you information that I learned. So understanding and reprogramming my subconscious beliefs right now, belief as an entrepreneur, is just making me aware in my mind that what I have done the last 50 years, 60 years, as a mother, is as a wife, as a daughter, as a friend, as an ICU nurse, as a dialysis nurse, as a mom, can also be put to play into this entrepreneurial journey. So subconsciously, I'm strengthening my mind that I can do this business, that you and me can do it. Nobody will tell us that we cannot do it. Nobody will tell us that we don't deserve success in this business. Nobody will scam us or trick us or make us look like we don't know what we're doing, because we are in the same business, that we have the same 24/7 online training. All we have to do is reach out and find out for ourselves, or find out with people who are willing to share it with us. So sometimes limiting beliefs is contributory. But what we learned from the past can be contributed to what we are now. So our subconscious in the past just have to be augmented and grab all the information we need to be able to become a better person, like myself, become a better entrepreneur, trusting myself that I can be successful in this online business, knowing that I can, I will, I must, and I have to do it. So let that subconscious mind, if it's not strong yet, to develop it, to reprogram it. If you were taught a negative mindset or negative limiting beliefs, or limiting yourself to be able to receive success, and the ability to like running an online business, and limit yourself that you can only do a job, you can also do entrepreneurship at the same time, and add more streams of income to your life. So I used to be doing two, three job, and I limited myself from learning entrepreneurship because I didn't have an option. But I didn't have this online business that you can run in your house and anywhere you go with laptop and phone, and it's so easy, minimal investment. That most you can invest, the least you can invest is 3K to 15K. It's not even like a traditional business where you have 200,000, and plus we have financing to do that. So the very first step that you have to do is watch a free webinar. Don't limit yourself. It's a free information. Watch a free webinar, www.pinkycarpizo.com, and connect with me in Facebook. Pay a nominal fee of 149, which is guaranteed refundable in 30 days if you don't feel this business is for you. But there is a capital to run an online business, and there is financing, and you have a training with that 149 how to run an online business. You are affiliated to that company. You will get affiliated to the company with that 149, with the website, with the power of automation. You have your website. You have a taught how to do a Facebook page. I wasn't a tech savvy. I learned it all through running this online business over the past 3 years. Everything is taught. Connecting with the community. I'm a coach and a mentor and accountability partners, and I can help you lead the way, and I can give you the positive mindset that I have within me. And if I have any more limiting beliefs in running this online business, it doesn't come from anybody. It comes from within. So I have to fix myself if there's anything, but I am aware, I am mindful, and I am willing to learn techniques, cognitive behavioral therapy if needs to be, or more visualization. That success is deserving of me and others as well. But I can guarantee you, as a coach and a mentor, I know how to lead you the way. And whatever desires and goals I have, you have, we can harness the full potential of our minds to achieve great outcomes. So whatever conscious goals and desire, so say it over and over and visualize. It is a journey actually to self-discover myself and empower myself when it comes to this business. But each and every step I take towards positive change can lead me to transformative result, which I feel it every single day since I started this online business. As I always say, this online business develop everyone who is in this online business. If you have an open mind and a passionate mind to learn, mind, heart, body, and soul, it's a total transformational business that can give also time, financial freedom, generational wealth, and retirement, early retirement. As you know, I am a registered nurse for 36 years. I ventured into this online business 3 years ago. And I started November. I saw the free webinar October 2021. I watched a free webinar November of 2021. I became a business owner November, a week after I watched the free webinar and paid my 149. I run my business as full-time nurse. December, got it up and running. After December, March, I was able to generate 15,000 right away in this business. So whatever capital I needed to put up, I have already receive it back. And I took a pause in nursing for 6 months because I needed to take a break from the heat of COVID to the winding down of COVID. And that gave me 6 months of rest from nursing, and went back to nursing part-time, traveled, so California, so Vancouver. The following year, it has a tax write-off, and with all the income that's earned from this business, paid off a lot of debts, paid off my husband's car. I went to Calgary for a convention. I was able to send my deceased brother's daughter to college. I was able to pay my daughter's last tuition in UCLA cash from whatever generated from this business. Plus, I was able to attend a reunion in nursing school after 35 years. And then last year, I was able to go home in the Philippines for the first time after a convention in Japan. Traveled by myself, so I took and embraced and dared myself to go to Japan to look at the company that pays us massive commission, and it is real 6,000 to 8,000 people, and I met a lot of our own community that is making massive amount of income, and those who are just starting the business like me but has generated result. See, I'm wiping my nose. Generated result far more than I can imagine in the last 3 years. So I was able to go home in the Philippines after 36 years. And December 9, I decided to take my full-time nursing to per diem nursing because I'm running this business um, full time. So before I'm waiting for my retirement in 6 years, I can run this business full time and work nursing maybe one or twice a week without the worries of the alarm clock. I could do anything I want, run my business, still meet up obligation of a wife, a mother, a grandmother, and a friend. And I'm enjoying life more than I can imagine because I never thought that I could do this at age 58. So I still have quite numbers of retirement, but this is a legitimate business with W-9. So I'm building my my business and adding more time to my close to retirement. And I thank God my husband is full support and supports me with this and my children because he knows and they know that it is time for me to give this to myself. So give this gift of a free information, a free webinar to you, and you deserve it. You deserve a better quality of life. If you're doing two jobs right now, there's other means to add extra income to your life until this online business will pay your extra income, will give you that substitution to your second, third job. And it doesn't grow overnight, but it grows exponentially depending of how you want to run the business and how coachable you are. So I invite you, www.pinkycarpiso.com. Subconscious mind has a lot to do with even deciding if you want this online business. So let's get rid of our limiting beliefs because that can be reprogrammed, and knowing that you are deserving of success. I know I am deserving of success. I just want to make sure by learning from experts that whatever limiting beliefs I have in this business has to be thrown out, and let me be in the state of mind of abundance. And my story that I have right now is I'm knowing that has paved the way to be who I am today because I know I can, I will, I trust I can, and I have a massive result waiting for me. So that's it. Subconscious mindset. Subconscious mind is very important to us so we can propel ourselves to the best version of ourselves. So cultivate that mindset, although there might have been limiting beliefs or not as good subconscious mind that was built in when we were growing up, that still can be a good program. There's no end to something if you wish for a beautiful life ahead of you and a beautiful you, the best version of you. God bless everybody. Thank you for listening. That is my day 29, an introduction to subconscious mind. God bless everybody. Have a great night.